Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Alex with the Angry Joe Show, and I suffer from seasonal RBF, received bad gift face. This year, hundreds of millions of adults all over the world will also suffer from RBF. Hey, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas!
I got you something.
Yes, Legos, my favorite! I got you something too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Check that out, huh?
Oh.
It's us!
It's a macaroni picture.
Yeah, I mean the
another
grass,
one.
the sun, friends forever.
You spelled it right this time, too.
I was worried about that.
Wow. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Why don't you go put it on the fridge with all the other ones? And then while you're in there, you want to grab me a beer?
Yeah!
Together we can stop seasonal RBF by giving gifts that people actually want, like these amazing Extra wallets. Go to extra.com/angryjoeshow. Everything is 30% off, up to 40% off, and people will love them.
Guys, it is the biggest discount that we've had on Extra. I know you may already have one, but now it's time to buy your friends and family one with the hugest discount because it's Christmas time. Check that out. Gold and black. Dude, I'm going to put this in rotation in my own wallet. So, guys, the links are down below. Extra, one of just a badass product that you get compliments for all the time. So, Alex, what the hell has been... Click the links below. Alex, what the hell's been going on part 2
Well, this
in
week,
gaming news?
we got a new trailer for Like a Dragon Ishin, which is something that was originally released in Japan, but never quite made it out of the West. So this new one is pretty exciting. If I know you love revolvers and katanas, and now you get to have both of them. And so we got to see some combat, and they released some more information about it. So there's some pre-order information, which I don't always love that you got to give them money earlier to get some of this stuff. But the story is in 1860s, Kyo, a solemn samurai fight for justice, stands to change the course of Japan's history forever. Draw your blade and join the revolution in this heated historical adventure. Sounds super cool. This is a game that just based on like the period and the theme is just like I'm 100% on board for. So I was very excited to see that.
Excellent.
In other news, we also got another trailer from The Last of Us on HBO. So we got more of the cast and the locations. We got more talky bits within the trailer, people discussing, so you get to hear it.
Looking good actually.
I like it.
Yeah, and so this is just another one that everyone's can't wait for. They want to see what changes they've made from the story and what's going on. But this is one, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go check out HBO's new trailer.
Next year.
Darktide devs had to respond to explain why they switched to an in-game currency to sell cosmetics when they had originally said that they weren't going to do so. Ultimately, it just came down to costs and then the quest for more money. And so it's not super predatory the way that they do it as far as like the price of cosmetics, but they did have to come back from when they said that they weren't going to do it. According to them, we want to be fair. It's so disappointing to see those posts. That's the last thing we want to be. The whole thing is to get people, if they want to buy it. So it's just expensive to make video games these days, and they're just trying to make that extra money to repay their costs. But some people do feel betrayed when they originally said a while ago that they weren't going to do paid cosmetics. Everything would be able to be earned within the game. So
can't fucking trust people no more.
Yeah, it's just
in gaming.
Yeah, they should have never said that before.
Yeah.
Let's just.
And if they do say it, stick to it. Do something else.
Yeah.
Expansion. I don't know.
Yeah.
You fucker. I'm not buying. Well, that just means I'm not buying. You don't support it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. After years of launch, Battlefield 2042 wants a second chance. They said, according to them, we're
Isn't
feeling
it more than second chances?
Hey, no. Give them,
I think it's been more than 2 chances.
don't ignore all those other chances. According to them, we're feeling really good. There was a long interview that they did to kind of address some of the criticisms. And according to them, the game is in a good spot. I don't think the fans necessarily disagree with them. Battlefield 2042's numbers have been surging. Battlefield 2042 has almost caught up to Battlefield 5's numbers. I mean, we're talking about
almost. Wow. Well.
Yeah, so it's like
We're back, baby. Almost.
Yeah. I mean, right now, Battlefield 2042, 17,000 people playing on Steam. Much, much bigger numbers than they were. I mean, we're talking about averages earlier in like the 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So for them to hit these numbers with this new season means that they're doing something right. Personally, I don't care. They've kind of, again, they've burned that bridge, and I don't necessarily want to come back but according to them, the game feels good, and maybe you should give it a second chance. So
yeah, because they're on season 3 right now, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
So, according to them, we're really keen on getting that feedback and now recognize that our players are the ones that love Battlefield. They've always loved Battlefield, and there's a lot we can learn from them, which is kind of weird because it's like, hey, this is what the fans want, and Battlefield 2042 is like, no, we're going to give you this shit instead. It's like, well, I don't want a hero shooter with cringy fucking dialogue and bad maps. Can you go back to the other thing? So now they said that they've learned. They're going to change things around, and they want you back.
Of course they do.
Yeah,
I'm
not going.
Still heartbroken. I don't know if I'm coming back.
Dr. Disrespect is banned from Call of Duty after he's very disrespectful, we'll say, in proxy chat.
That's his name.
Yes, that's very, very, very true. The issue is the things that he was saying weren't like super bothersome. They're not nice things to say as far as things that I've heard in proximity chat. Insanely tame. He's calling players like pussies and stuff, and so the problem is he's got a bunch of people watching him in Activision. It's just like, oh shit, we can't do that. People are really, really liking the proximity chat, and so they're really trying to clean it up and make sure that high-profile people aren't doing it. So, got banned. So,
Just say for how long, or just?
Let's see. He's got alternate accounts. I don't think it says how long. He's got multiple accounts. It's gonna be fine.
Ray must have been fucking saying some stupid ass shit in order to get banned. God, I don't know. I thought that's how he makes his money, but I guess he can make his money off of any game, really.
Yeah. What's kind of interesting is, he didn't call these people very nice things, but on lots of his streams in the proximity chats, and this article points out, he's called the N-word all of the time, even in the clip where he gets banned. And so it's just like they're banning this high-profile person who's saying, he called
barely anything.
Yeah.
Or he's probably a little tamer compared to
significantly tamer.
Okay, I thought he was doing some.
He called
crazy...
somebody pussy. He's like, "Oh, you come here, you pussy," like stuff like that.
That's fucking nothing.
Yeah, and so
I think that the certain amount of toxicity is to be expected.
Yes,
but if you get fucking racist with it or something like that, then you should be banned.
It's Call of Duty.
Fuck.
It's gonna be in the game.
Fuck racists and fuck you if you talk like that on Call of Duty. You are literally the scum of the earth, and you make everybody's eyes roll when you start screaming that shit into the microphone. If I had my way, if I was president, your console would burst into flames, and your $500 investment would be out of there.
Also, as the person who would be in your cabinet, I would demand
pussy
that everyone's interact button be universal and no more. Some games are E and some games are F because I'm tired of fucking throwing grenades.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
It's just like
make the fucking with throwing grenades while trying to open a box.
I'm gonna open the door. It's
open a box and throw a grenade in and blow me.
I'm gonna kill myself.
It's like, give me the money. It's like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
Fucking idiot.
Also, the UI person for
then I
Warzone
get banned.
Goes to jail for a week.
Goes to jail for a week.
Just 1 week.
You learn your lesson.
And he's forced to play. He's forced to interact with every single thing in his life through that interface.
Yeah, on a trackball.
Yeah,
or a little keyboard nubbin. Yeah, just like
nobody knows what a trackball is.
Yeah, but fuck that person or that team, whatever. All right, we've been talking a lot about Microsoft's acquisition of Activision. Everything's kind of coming to a head right now. According to current reports, Microsoft is offering the European Union regulators concessions in the acquisition, saying, fine, we'll purchase them, but we're going to do some other things. Xbox Maker is ready to offer Sony a 10-year licensing deal to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation and to get the deal approved in paper. No more, because, Phil Spencer's been saying, look, I'm not taking Call of Duty away from PlayStation, you fucking idiots. We make too much money on PlayStation. But Sony's like, we want it in paper, which makes sense. sense. And so now they're willing to offer these concessions. But over here in the United States, according to a former FTC head, the current FTC is 50-50 on suing them to stop this merger. So they may have to give further concessions in the United States just to make this go through, because people are really worried about Microsoft taking over video games through Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty makes a ton of money, but not that much money. And so this was kind of a weird hill for the FTC to finally go after someone. It's like, of all the mergers that we've talked about in entertainment and in business, it's like, really, we're coming after Microsoft over Call of Duty? Okay.
Yeah.
This week we got Nintendo finally acknowledges the buggy mess of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Wow. I doubt it.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So
Buy it anyway, you pieces of shit. You pay pigs.
Yeah. So there's some random bug fixes that they said. They said select bug fixes. And this is what they said. We are aware that players may encounter issues that affect the game's performance. Our goal is always to give players a positive experience with our games, and we apologize for the inconvenience. We take the feedback from players seriously and are working on improvements to the game. Well, the game came out 3 months. At least it looks like 3 months too early. The core of the game works. People are still having a great time with it, but it doesn't look finished. I mean, we don't have to. We can be playing all these bug things above, but like the game wasn't done. So, but they know they know that they've got their customers by the ball, so to speak. So, I don't know. Not super
They die our
happy.
Pokemon, so it's whatever new product they're gonna buy it.
No matter what.
Yeah.
They're gonna buy both of them. It's like, well, what's the difference? It's like, yes.
They're both broken.
Yeah, they both don't work. All right. You had some other ones you want to bring up, right?
Yeah, sure did. I got Witcher 1 Remake will be open world. So not only are they going to make the game more playable and redo the story, kind of tell it to people who really didn't get there until Witcher 3 or Witcher 2. Super excited. To me, it's almost like a brand new game. It's been so long since the game came out. And so, and it wasn't open world originally. It was rather very linear. It was one of the first games. And so it was rough in a lot of ways. So open world, today's technology, I'm really thinking that this is like, it can be like a Witcher 4, guys. So I'm very much looking forward to it. And that's just one of multiple projects that they're working on. They said recently, everybody knows they're working on a new Cyberpunk game, which could refer to Phantom Liberty, or it could just be the sequel. They didn't specify. And then there's a new, there's already multiple Witcher games, new Witcher games. You know, you've seen the links, Witcher 4, including this particular remake. And then finally, a new IP, which they are dubbing codename Hadar. We're not going to be able to guess what Hadar means. So
Interesting.
I'm thinking, what is it? That sounds like Middle East.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia kind of the sound and stuff. I don't know. Hadar. No, I doubt it. But it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. And I am definitely purchasing this remake, whereas other remakes may not have quite as much purpose to them other than generating a bunch more money. This one, it's like, man, that's perfect, because back then they didn't have the same kind of technology and skill and abilities that they do now. And so it will enrich in the Witcher lore, and I can't wait for the Witcher remake.
Yeah, it's going to be in Unreal 5, so you know it's going to look beautiful. They're not going to be dealing with their old engine and all the issues that come with it, so expecting big things from Witcher 1. Can't wait.
And Street Fighter 6, I missed the first closed beta because I really wanted to play it. You know, you got the creative fighters. This is going to be fun. You create yours, Alex creates his, and I create mine. It's going to be fun to have a creative fighter. I think Street Fighter, obviously, great fighting game, but to add some really unique things to it. Well, the closed beta, a second one, is going to begin later on this month. So you can register for it now, which I'm going to do as soon as we end the news, so I don't miss it this time. That's going to begin on December 16th, so in 11 days, 16th, and it run to the 19th, so like 3 days there. And it has crossplay between them all, so PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And what's going to be in that particular beta? Ranked matches, casual matches, Battle Hub, which is the new cool thing, open tournaments, which is going to be fucking awesome to play against our viewers and stuff. Extreme battle.
lose.
I don't know what extreme. Oh yeah, we're going to get our asses kicked.
Play the fighter.
We are 100% casuals. I mean, we only touch the fighting games when a new fighting game comes out for a little, and there are fighters that play the fighting game, and they're still playing the fighting game now that they've been
Non-stop.
fighting, and then we come in with our dumbass face. Hey, I'll beat you.
They're gonna be juggling us. It's like, well,
As long as I hit them one time, it's a victory for me, right? It's like, haha, I hit you once.
Game center and training mode. So basically, almost everything is available in the beta. So obviously, except for the story. So I hope that they really beef out that story.
Yeah, and rollback netcode, which is a lot of is standard right now for fighting games. So
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. So some good gaming stuff coming up here in December.
a lot.
packed stuff. in
All
December.
right, guys. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, we want to thank Extra, the deepest discount ever, because Christmas is coming up. Grab one for you if you haven't already. Best discount, or friends and family, guys, as a great Christmas gift.
Yeah, they've got tracker cards. They've got all sorts of things. If you lose your keys, like I do, OJ does, we lose our wallets. These
can
things are
always
great,
find it.
and they are perfect little things to put in the stocking.
Definitely. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.